When a man is really in love, and I mean truly connected to the woman he's with, the way he moves, the way he touches, the way he shows up in those private moments, it all changes. One of the first things you'll notice is that he slows down. He ain't in a rush. He's not racing to the finish line. He's not thinking about himself. He's thinking about you, about the moment, about how he can be fully present in it. See, when a man loves from his heart, making love becomes less about what he wants and more about what he wants to give. Now, I know there's a stereotype out there that men are quick, physical, straight to the point. And sure, that might be true for a man who's not emotionally invested, who's just looking to check a box. But when a man is in love, that's when everything slows down. Because he's not just thinking with his body, he's thinking with his soul. He's savoring the experience like a fine meal, not a fast food run. Every kiss becomes deeper. Every touch lingers longer. Every look says something without saying a word. You ever notice how a man in love will just pause for a second and look at you? I'm talking about those soft glances, those moments where he's studying your face like it's a work of art. That's him slowing down. That's him appreciating what's in front of him, not just physically, but emotionally. He's fully tuned into you, not distracted, not drifting. He ain't thinking about the game, his phone, or what he's doing tomorrow. You've got his undivided attention, and you can feel it. When he slows down, it's because he wants the moment to last. He doesn't want it to be over quickly, because this isn't about release, it's about connection. He's not just trying to get some, he's trying to feel something. He's trying to give something. He wants to feel your energy. He wants you to feel his. And that can't happen when you're rushing through it like it's a task on a to-do list. That's why when a man loves from the heart, you'll see patience. You'll feel intention. He's focused on making love, not just having sex. There's this level of gentleness that comes with it too. He'll take his time undressing you, not in a hurried, clumsy way, but with care, like he's unwrapping something precious. He's admiring the curves, the softness, the way your body responds. And he's not just going straight to the act. He's warming you up emotionally, mentally. Maybe it's through soft kisses on your neck, running his fingers along your back, whispering things that only your heart understands. That's him slowing down, making sure you feel loved and safe. This kind of slowness isn't about lack of passion. It's the opposite. It's a deep, burning desire that doesn't need to rush because it's not afraid of time. It's not insecure. It's not trying to prove anything. It's comfortable, confident, and full of meaning. A man in love wants to make every moment count. He's not checking the clock. He's not focused on the end. He's focused on you, on how you feel, on how you're responding, on making sure you're not just seen, but cherished. That slowness extends beyond the physical, too. He takes his time to talk to you, to check in during the moment, to ask if you're okay, if you like what he's doing, and he listens. That's rare, and that's love. He'll adjust, not because he has to, but because he wants to, because your satisfaction matters, your peace matters, your comfort matters, and when a man is in love, he wants to know he's pleasing you, not just your body, but your heart. You might even feel that emotional connection deepen as the moment goes on. There's no rush to get to the end because the journey itself is beautiful. He might hold your face in his hands, kiss you softly, trace your jawline with his fingers. All the small things that say, I'm here, I'm with you, I love you. That's when you know this man ain't moving in a hurry because what he feels is real. That's heart-level love. And after it's over, he doesn't just roll over and sleep. He lingers. He stays close. Maybe he pulls you in, strokes your hair, or kisses your forehead. That slowness is still there even after the act. That's because he's not trying to escape intimacy. He's living in it. He wants the after to be just as meaningful as the during. That's what a man does when he loves you. He stretches time. He moves with purpose. He slows it all down because for him, you're worth every single second. Now, let's talk about something that separates the men from the boys: time. When a man truly loves a woman, when he's deep in that place where it's not about ego, not about performance, not about some fantasy he saw online, he slows down, he takes his time, because see, love ain't in a rush. Love doesn't clock in like it's trying to beat a timer. Love lingers. A man who's in love with you isn't trying to just get to the finish line. And he ain't thinking, let's get this done. No, he's thinking, let's make this count. He understands that when it comes to making love from the heart, foreplay isn't a pre-game. It's the whole experience. It's the look he gives you in the kitchen, the way he touches your lower back when you walk past him, the kiss he plants on your neck before you even get to the bedroom. That man starts making love hours before it ever gets physical. Because for him, love is built in every moment. He's not trying to rush your body into anything. He wants to be sure your mind is there, your heart is open, your soul is safe. Because he knows that when a woman feels safe, that's when she unlocks her truest self. That's when she blooms. And baby, a man who loves you wants to see you bloom, not force you to open up. So he waits, he watches, he checks in, he lets things rise naturally, no pressure, no rush. Let's talk physical. When he's really in that moment with you, everything slows down. He takes his time kissing you, not just a peck and done. I mean deep, intentional kisses, the kind that make you feel like you're the only woman in the world. He runs his hands across your skin like he's discovering something sacred, because to him, your body isn't just beautiful, it's meaningful. He wants to explore it, appreciate it, and make you feel cherished every step of the way. And let me be real with you. A man in love doesn't treat intimacy like a sprint. He treats it like a slow dance. He moves with you, not on you. He picks up your rhythm, not just his. If you need slow, he gives you slow. If you want soft, he's gentle. If you want more, he gives more, but always with respect, always with love. He's not just touching your body, he's holding your heart. And you feel that difference. Oh, you feel it. And this kind of man, he takes his time after too. That's what a lot of people don't talk about. Love making doesn't end when the action stops. A man in love isn't hopping up, grabbing his phone, or rolling over like he just completed a task. Nah. He's holding you close. He's kissing your forehead. He's tracing your arm with his fingers, running his hands through your hair, whispering something low and sweet in your ear. Because see, to him, the after is just as important as the act. It's part of the experience. It's part of making sure you know you're loved. Not just used, not just touched, but loved. And you know what else? A man who takes his time isn't scared of silence. You ever been with somebody who just talks to fill the gap? Not this man. This man is comfortable in the quiet because he knows the moment is big enough on its own. He's not performing, he's being present. Sometimes it's just the sound of breathing, the feel of your heartbeat on his chest, the peace that comes after a real connection. And that's enough. That's more than enough. He also takes his time because he wants to remember the moment. When you're with someone you love, every little thing matters. The way your hair falls, the sound you make when you laugh, the way you look at him when you feel seen. He's locking all of that in, not just in his mind, but in his heart. Because when you love someone, it's not about how fast you move, it's about how deep you feel. And let me tell you something, ladies, when a man takes his time, he's telling you something without saying a word. He's saying, you are worth every second. He's saying, I'm not going anywhere. He's saying, this ain't a moment, this is us. And that kind of love, that kind of patience, that's rare. That's grown. That's real. So when you're with a man who slows it down, who takes his time, learning your body, your energy, your emotions, don't take that for granted. That's not a man chasing satisfaction. That's a man offering devotion. That's a man saying, let me love you right. And he's not looking at the clock. He's looking at you. Every breath, every touch, every second. He's all in. And when a man is all in like that, you don't forget it. Because he didn't just make love to your body. He made love to your soul. Let me tell y'all something that most men don't get credit for. But when a man is in love, I mean really in love, he listens different. See, I ain't talking about that halfway listening where he hears a few words and nods while looking at the game. Nah, I'm talking about full body listening, that deep, quiet attention that says, you matter. Every word coming out your mouth matters. That's a different level of connection, baby. When a man makes love from the heart, he listens to you even when you ain't saying nothing. You ever sit next to a man and he puts his phone down, leans forward, and you feel him paying attention to your energy? Not just what you say, but how you feel? That's what I mean. He's looking in your eyes, watching your body language, noticing when your voice gets soft or when your eyes lower. He's present fully, because love isn't just about touch. It's about tuning in. It's about making you feel heard when the world too often drowns you out. When a man loves you, he listens between the lines. You don't have to shout your pain or beg for his attention. He catches it in your tone. He hears it in your silence. You could be sitting at the dinner table, quiet, moving your food around, and he'll look at you and say, "What's wrong, baby?" Not because you told him, but because he felt you. That's a man who listens with more than just ears. That's a man who's invested in your soul. And when it comes to intimacy, he's listening then too. He's paying attention to how your body responds to his touch. He's watching your breathing, feeling your heartbeat, noticing the little signals you give off. He ain't guessing, he's studying, because he wants to love you the way you need to be loved. Not the way he saw it done in some movie or in some locker room talk. That man is learning you in real time, and he takes pride in that. Every sigh, every smile, every shift, he's listening. And I'll be real with you. When a man loves you, communication is his superpower. Not just what he says, but how he hears you. If you tell him something made you uncomfortable, he doesn't get defensive. He doesn't brush it off or flip it around. He listens, he takes it in, and then he adjusts, because love isn't stubborn, it's responsive. He doesn't want to just be right. He wants to be better for you. That's grown man stuff right there. There's this myth that men don't know how to communicate, but let me clear that up. A man who wants to love you right will learn. Even if he ain't the best with words, he'll figure out how to hear yours. He'll sit through the uncomfortable talks. He'll ask questions. He'll double check to make sure he got it right. And when you talk to him about your past, your fears, your dreams, he doesn't change the subject. He leans in because your story matters to him. He wants to understand the whole woman in front of him, not just the parts that benefit him. And let's not forget, a man who listens with his body also communicates with his body. The way he holds you, the way he rests his hand on yours when you're nervous, the way he touches your face when you're doubting yourself. Those are all forms of listening too. Because sometimes love isn't about fixing something, it's about holding space for someone. Being still, being near, being present. That man is showing up every day, not just with gifts and words, but with awareness, emotional intelligence, sensitivity. He's tuned into your frequency, and he ain't afraid to admit that your emotions matter to him. Because when a man makes love from the heart, it's not just physical, it's spiritual, it's mental, it's emotional. And all of that starts with listening. So you might be thinking, Steve, is it really that deep? Yes, it's exactly that deep. Because you don't just fall in love with someone's body. You fall in love with how they make you feel. And being heard, being understood, it's one of the deepest feelings on this planet. That's healing. That's intimacy. That's what separates love from lust. So when a man lays with you and is listening with his hands, his eyes, his attention, that's love in action. He's not just loving your body, he's loving your story. He's honoring your experience. He's giving you a place to be fully seen, fully heard, fully you. And that right there, That's rare. That's precious. That's real. Let me tell you something real right now. When a man is really in love with a woman, not just interested, not just curious, but in love, one of the most powerful things he does when making love is this. He listens to her body. Now, I ain't talking about just listening with his ears. I'm talking about listening with his eyes, his hands, his heart, and his spirit. Because, see, a man who loves you from the heart, he's tuned in. He's not just present, he's paying attention. You can tell a man's maturity and emotional connection by how well he reads your body. A man that loves you is watching every reaction, every breath you take, every time your body arches, every time you close your eyes, the way your hands move, the sound of your voice. All that becomes music to him. He's reading the rhythm of your soul. And let me tell you, when a man is doing that, he ain't just making love, he's worshiping you. He's studying you like his favorite song, one he never wants to forget the lyrics to. And you don't even have to say much. You could be quiet as a whisper, and that man will still know what you need. Because your body talks, and he's listening. You shift a little, he adjusts. You breathe deeper, he slows down. You make a sound, he leans in. That man ain't selfish. He's not moving like it's just about his pleasure. He's taking mental notes. He's learning what you like, what you love, what makes you melt. And baby, he remembers. And here's the thing, he wants to learn. A man who's in love is curious about your joy. He ain't afraid to take his time to understand what makes you feel good. He's not in it for ego. He's in it for you. That means he don't care about trying to show off. He don't care about some performance. He cares about making sure you walk away from that moment feeling seen, touched, loved, understood. And not just in your body, but in your heart too. Now, let me get even deeper with you. When a man listens to your body, he's not just listening to what feels good, he's listening to what makes you feel safe. You hear me? Safety is sexy. You can't fully enjoy intimacy if you don't feel safe, if you don't feel respected. And a man who's listening with love in his heart, he'll know. He'll notice if you tense up. He'll notice if your breathing changes in a way that ain't pleasure. He'll stop, ask, adjust, hold you. Because his goal isn't to just finish. His goal is to love you right. Sometimes your body speaks without even touching. Your body language says it all. If you're pulling back, he's not pushing forward. If you're uncertain, he's not ignoring that. He's responding. That's the difference between a man who's in love and a man who's just passing time. A man in love sees your body as a map to your soul, and he's trying to get to know every road, every curve, every soft place. And when you do respond with joy, with trust, with pleasure, that's when he lights up. Because to him, your pleasure is his victory. Your comfort is his peace. And when he sees you enjoying yourself, really enjoying yourself, there's this pride he feels that you can't fake. Not pride like I did that, but pride like I'm doing right by the woman I love. That's powerful. He's also not afraid to check in the middle of it. He might lean in close and whisper, "You okay?" or "You like that?" or even just call your name softly. That ain't just sexy. That's respect. That's him saying, "I'm here with you. I'm not somewhere else in my head. I'm not on autopilot. I'm right here." And baby, being present, that's love. And the best part, he evolves with you. Because your body is going to change. Your needs will shift. Your rhythm might be different after a long day, or when you're tired, or when you just need love instead of passion. And a man who listens, he adjusts. He don't try to make every night the same. He doesn't get mad when your energy's different. He reads you. He respects you. He responds to who you are in that exact moment. And don't let me forget, a man who loves you and listens to your body, he knows the importance of silence too. Not every sound is a moan. Sometimes it's the way your breathing syncs up the way your hands hold his tighter, the way your head rests on his chest when it's done. He hears all of that. He's tuned into your whole being. So yeah, when a man is really making love from the heart, he don't need instructions. He don't need a checklist. He learns you with patience, with presence, and with real grown man love. Because to him, your body ain't just something to enjoy. It's a language he learns fluently because you matter that much.